but that's okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Thomas Chu. I am the director of our Academic Success Center here at SUNY Brockport, and we are trying our best. One of my goals and my missions for this semester is that to connect with you, connect with the parents and families more, connect with hear back and engage more to make sure that you feel that you are a connected part of the entire Brockport community. We know that when your students are struggling, that you're often the ones that they call first. And so we want to make sure that you feel that you're supported by us and that you are informed. Um, Joining me today is Karen Podsiadly, who is the Director of Student Union Leadership and Activities. Karen, I think I gave you the right permissions. I'm still learning the Zoom big room thing like that. So let's see if it worked. Karen, can you introduce yourself?
Hi,
Hey,
but you can't see me.
I can't see you yet. Hopefully I'll be able to.
So,
So we will we're here to answer questions, really. We're here to engage. This session is about homecoming and family weekend. You can type questions, specific questions in. I am going to include the website in the chat here for actually, can I add a chat? I'm not positive I can. Um we'll figure that out. Is there a schedule of events? Yes, there is, and that's what I'm putting in the question. So the first question was, is there a schedule of events? And maybe that's where we should start. Karen, as the director of Student Union Leadership and Activities, and as someone who's very much been at the core of engaging our students and families at Brockport for quite a while. Do you want to talk about kind of like the goals and how homecoming and family weekend was approached this year, and maybe get into the schedule of events a little bit?
absolutely. And let me first begin by saying thank you and welcome everyone to this evening. I'm so excited to be here with you all and to share our lineup for this upcoming, actually next week, homecoming and family weekend. And so, really, this is a time for us to really expand our Brockport community, meaning bring our alumni back and bring the families of our students, from our new students to those who've been with us for some time, both undergrad and graduate. So we have a wonderful lineup for this upcoming weekend, October 5th through 8th. And I'm just going to do some quick highlights of that. And I think, Thomas, I put the link in the question. So if you can snatch it out of there, and I don't know if you
I
can
did,
put it in the
I did
chat.
too, but I'm not sure how. There is no chat here,
Okay. Well,
so it's
we
only the
will.
Q&A. So
Okay.
I'm looking how to maybe share my screen to show it.
Okay.
Oh,
Or I
there it
can,
is.
do I have, you got it?
Yep, I got it.
Okay. And so let me just start by talking. So like I said, our activities begin on October 5th, where we start, well, they start earlier in the week where we're doing we call our first Fridays, but we're doing the first Monday, where we're coming together as a campus community to prepare for our homecoming activities for the week. And then on Thursday, we start out with a faculty and staff ice cream truck. And then we have in our Tower Fine Arts building a wonderful production of Too Much Light Makes the Baby Go Blind. So we are so excited, and you'll see this on the bottom of that page. So Thomas, if you could just, so you'll see that. And if you can click on Friday for me. And then on Friday is when we hope most of you will be coming to campus. But in the daytime, there's a lot of alumni stuff going on with some of our foundation board and that. So it's a time for our larger Brockport community and family to come back. But at 12 o'clock on Friday, we have Ellsworth's birthday party. Our mascot will turn 67 years old this year. And so we are celebrating them. In the Seymour Union, we'll have cake and novelties and be able to take pictures. So when you are here on campus, please stop by and join us for those festivities. You will actually get to take pictures with Ellsworth because they will be with us. And then, of course, there'll be walking tours of the campus, particularly for our alumni. There's a Hall of Fame dinner. I don't know, some of you may be alum and be attending those. Again, another production of Too Much Light Makes the Baby Go Blind, which is, again, I'm so excited with theater. Is one of my favorite things to do on campus, and our students do a really good job. So I encourage you, if you can, to go partake in that. Can you go to
Yeah, that's
Friday?
Karen, I'm gonna jump in on that. So one of our or two of our orientation leaders for the parents of first year students are in the performance. And so like it says, it's 30 plays in 60 minutes. So it's a 32-minute plays, and they are so excited about it and proud of it. It's a
Yes,
great way to spend an hour.
yes, it absolutely is. And then on Saturday, we get started at 9:30 a.m. for our parade watch party and hot chocolate and coffee bar. And this will be at our alumni house, which is the main gathering point for the parade. You can get anywhere on the parade route, but our watch party begins at 9:30 at our alumni house. And the homecoming parade actually begins at 10:30. At this point, we have over 21 floats. So you'll see a variety of things. We have the Brockport High School Band, some fire trucks, the normal parade stuff. So looking forward to having you all participate with us there. The other event that some of you may be interested in would be immediately following the parade. We have a homecoming festival, which will be near our CERC, our large event center. It says Lot U. We're in the process of changing that to Lot V, so that'll be updated on the by tomorrow. But basically, you're going to see we're going to have food and rides and, as it says, caricatures. Oh my! So it's just a really nice event. We have a couple of large rides that families and students will be able to participate in. And then from there, about 1 o'clock, we'll transition over to our football game against Hartwick College. So again, another wonderful time. And then that evening, we have our homecoming. We have a planetarium on campus, which is an amazing experience. We have two shows that evening, one at 4:30 and one at 5:30 in Lennon Hall. Again, if I love it, I go as much as I can. They do it every month. They do it once a month for the public. So it's a place that many of our students who are studying in the sciences, they go there for class assignments. But we will have two public planetarium shows that evening. And then our feature for the weekend, our biggest piece is our homecoming comedy show featuring Roy Wood Jr. We are so excited about this, and you can get tickets. If you click on this link, you can go to this link and reserve your tickets. And we encourage folks to get your tickets there in the related content area for your family. You can reserve up to 4 tickets. So we encourage you to do that now. At this point, we have about 1,000 people planning to attend the show. So it's going to be, I think it's going to be an amazing show. So please get your tickets and we'll see you there. And again, another performance of Too Much Light Makes the Baby Go Blind. And then for our finale for Saturday night is our fireworks show. So that will take place right outside the recreation center, and it'll be on our stadium field. So we'll all go outside and we'll view a fireworks show at that point. All right. And then on Sunday, in the morning, it's our first annual homecoming and scholarship 5K. This is something we're doing this year. We have approximately, I think the last I saw was 75 people registered to run. That registration is still open. So if anyone is interested and likes doing 5Ks, this is your opportunity, and all the funds from that will go to our scholarship fund. And here's a link where you can register to participate in that scholarship 5K. All right. And then we have an alumni brunch and another and the final event for the weekend is another performance of Too Much Light Makes the Baby Go Blind. So as you can see, we have a very robust calendar for the weekend, and we are so looking forward to those of you who will be here to enjoy with us. I will make a note that we get this question a lot. The bookstore will be open on Saturday. It's open Friday until 5 o'clock. On Saturday, it will be open from 12 to 3 o'clock, I believe, or maybe 5 o'clock. I can check real quick. And then, so a lot of you all will want to go to the bookstore and see that. There is a small bookstore. There typically is a small bookstore concession stand at the football game, but the larger variety would be available in the bookstore in the Seymour College Union. So I encourage you to come over here and visit with us. So with that, Thomas, I'll ask if there are any other questions, and then
There are. I'll read through them. The first is, can we go to our kids' dorm room to visit? And the answer to that is absolutely. I mean, get students are always allowed to bring their guests in. After a certain time at night, you might have to be signed in, and you might want to talk to your student about that. But yes, you can see your student's room. You can check it out. You are more than welcome to do that. The next question is, how much walking will there be? My student has a grandma that has some mobility issues. Karen, would you like to take that one?
So I think it's dependent. So what I would suggest is if there's mobility issues, there's quite a bit of handicap parking on campus. So there's an opportunity for you to drive if you all are driving to campus. So I wouldn't worry as much. I think most places, most things will be accessible. Like for the comedy show, for the theater performance, all of those, there are spots where you can park very near.
Perfect. Yeah, and I think there's that choice of it too. There's you can definitely get around at campus, but you don't have to do everything to participate, and you can pick and choose based on comfort level.
Yeah.
We have two questions, back-to-back questions about parking. Is parking free? Do parents need a parking pass? And where should we park during the weekend?
So typically speaking, parking is open on Friday afternoons until Sunday afternoon. So um, I anticipate that it will be open and there won't be tickets given. And because it's a special weekend, I'm gonna put, I'm hoping I'm very right on that, but it's one of those. But typically, parking is open Friday evenings till Sunday.
Yep. Are families allowed to the alumni brunch even if we are not alumni?
I would, I don't know. I don't,
Since
let me check this because
I believe so that I pulled it up on the events calendar because it's in Harrison Hall. So I think it's just kind of hoping that people will come together one last time. Harrison Hall will be open. It's the main dining hall on campus. And it is during the brunch time slot. So yes, I believe anyone
yeah.
should be welcome to that based
Yeah.
on.
Right. So what I would say is when it says the alumni brunch, Harrison will be open for regular dining. So you could purchase like you normally would with
Mhm.
any weekend that you come. For the alumni brunch part, it's registering through the alumni office. So I would work with your student to make sure that you understand what the costs for the meal are on that Sunday.
Mhm. There is one. I mean, we have a few people that have reached out that are bummed out that they can't join us this week or next weekend. And so like some since there's going to be a lot of families around and since there's going to be, it's a great time to connect with your student, to reach out to your student, encourage them to go to the football game, to get involved on
Yes.
campus and to share stories. I know one parent reached out to me today asking about the Lori's, the local place that you see on the Facebook page a lot that gives out cookies. And she said, I feel bad that I can't be there, so I want to send my kid cookies. How do I do it? So like those are nice things to do if you're able to, but we understand and students understand that not everyone can engage, and some people come and engage in a different way. They spend time with their students, they spend time on campus, but maybe they go out to dinner on their own, and maybe they explore the local area, something like that. The most important part is connecting with the students, from my perspective.
I would agree.
Will there be classes Friday? Yes, there will be classes all day on Friday.
Mhm.
Most classes end by 3:30 or 4 o'clock on
Yes, three
Fridays.
3:30.
3:30. And so that should be, there's not a lot of conflict when it comes to classes. So we would not register for the alumni lunch tickets, but instead pay at the door for lunch with child if we are not alumni.
Mhm.
Hmm. I think I think so. Maybe they're
I'm gonna
hoping for
check.
registration to get an idea of how many extra people will be there. I just clicked on the registration link myself, so I will go in.
That's the
It's our
alumni.
favorite.
That's the alumni part. I'm checking the BASC website.
Okay, perfect. Uh,
What other
there
questions?
is, there are no, what if we came from Friday night until Sunday? Will that be okay? Yes, I mean, come to as much or as little as you can. We're hoping the big goal is that connection. So we understand that some folks have a long way to travel and can't travel, or hotel rooms for 2 nights is an expense that some people don't want to or can do, and so we understand all of that, and so we really want people to come and participate in as much as they are able to, and as much as they're comfortable with.
Yeah. So what I'm seeing on the website for dining for that brunch is just a reminder that we are a cashless campus. So you would have to pay
Mhm.
by card, and then your student could use their meal plan if they have a meal
Yep.
plan. But that's
And
what it looks like on.
in the registration page, it just says join alums, so you don't need to be an alum. It says join alums, right? Pre-registration. You can basically just buy your meal ahead of time, so registration is $15. 11 and under is $7. So you can pre-buy your meal tickets, to probably make it a little faster,
Yeah.
as you get in there. Okay. Looking through the questions. Good job, everybody. You're asking wonderful questions. Do you need tickets for all events or just the comedy show?
Just a comedy show.
Just the comedy show. And oh, someone said thank you. You're welcome. That was very nice. Is it normal for parents to go out at night with kids? Ooh, that's a good question. Um,
You may not want to, but
yeah, like there's a lot. I mean, I'd say I'll give my professional and my honest answer like mixed together. Because it is definitely a weekend where there's a lot of celebrating. And depending on